Bonjour, Year 5. Our topic for today's lesson is Les vacances, Part 6. Before we start with the lesson, I insist you to use headphones for best experience. Our learning objective: can I give opinion of different holiday destinations and activities? Success criteria: grow. I can recognize and memorize key French vocabulary. Flourish. I can compose opinion sentences on my holidays. Succeed. I can ask and say my opinion about my holidays. Pour commencer. In order to start the lesson, I wish to do a bit of recap of our previous lesson. Je vais à Dubai. Do you remember why are we having "a" over here, right in front of Dubai? Yes, you're right. Dubai is the name of a city. That's why we have "a" right in front. Je vais en France. Why is there "en" in front of France? That's because France is a feminine country. Je vais au Portugal. I go to Portugal. Why do we have O right in front of Portugal? It's because Portugal is a masculine country. Je vais aux États-Unis. États-Unis is a plural country, and that's why we have AUX right in front of it. And also, Emirats Arab Unis, it's called 7 different emirates, and so it's a plural country. And so you have AUX right in front of it. Please remember this rule. If you have forgotten, please run it up right now. Have you seen these words before? I'm sure, because we've learned these words around 2 weeks back. Let's do a bit of recap on these words. Au bord de la mer, which means at the seaside. À la montagne, in the mountains. À la campagne, in the countryside. En ville, in town or in a city. À l'étranger, which means abroad. This word, I have just introduced it today. All the other words we've learned earlier. Now let's see how we can make sentences on opinions about holidays and destinations. Do you remember these words? Yes, we have learnt it in term 1. J'aime, which means I like. Je n'aime pas, I don't like. J'adore, I love. Je déteste, I hate. Je préfère, I prefer. These are the sentence starters. So, when you talk about your opinions, you will start your sentence with these words and you will continue with les vacances because we're talking about our holidays and destinations. We are going to be writing les vacances at the second place. Les vacances means holidays. And then you will continue your sentence with one of these words. Or this could also be the end of your sentence. Au bord de la mer, which means at the seaside. À la montagne, which means mountainside. À la campagne, countryside. En ville, in the city. À l'étranger, abroad. So, you will be making your sentence with these words in the blue box at the beginning, and then you continue with les vacances in this yellow box, and then you continue with these words in the red box. So this is how your sentence is going to be. Now, what we are going to do is, today's task is slightly different from what we have done earlier. All this while we've been doing a reading task or a written task, these kind of tasks we've been doing. Today, we are going to work on a speaking task. It's been quite a long time that we've actually worked on it. So today we are going to be working on our speaking task. I'm sure we're not in class. We do not have friends with us. We do not have people to talk with us and do a conversation with us. But still, we will manage to do a speaking task today. I will explain to you how you are going to be doing it. Have you heard of mono acting? Yes, mono acting means a single person takes two different roles and performs it, which means you are the person who's going to ask the question and you are the person who's going to answer to the question. All right? And you will record it and then send it to me on Teams. I hope you understood. Let's see how we are going to ask the question and how we are going to respond to it. This is our task for today. Speaking task. There's no written task today, only speaking task. So remember to audio record or video record whatever you speak and then send it to me. But if you have a brother or a sister who's learning French in school, or if you have your parents who are helping you with it, you could teach them some of these words and ask them to try to make a simple conversation with you. And you could record it and send it to me. Be as much as creative as possible. Let's start with the question. Now, what question are you going to ask? The question is going to be just one. Tu aimes les vacances au bord de la mer? Which means, do you like holidaying at the seaside? Tu aimes. You like les vacances au bord de la mer. Now, when you ask this question to someone, that someone can either say j'aime, I like, or that person may also say je n'aime pas, I don't like, or they could even say I love, or je déteste, or even je préfère. So this one question, for this one question, you have variety of answers to give. Hope you understood till now. Let's move on to the answers. When this kind of a question is asked, you can either be positive and speak like this, or if you didn't like a particular place that they're asking about, you could say no and you could answer like this. Let me explain these sentences to you. So this will help you to make your own sentences about holidays. So when this person is asked the question, Tu aimes les vacances au bord de la mer? Now the answers in positive side are these. Oui, j'aime les vacances au bord de la mer. Yes, I like holidays at the seaside. Next one is oui, j'adore les vacances. This person says, yes, I love holidaying at the seaside. Now let's move on to the negative answers. If you didn't like that particular destination or place, you could say, no, je n'aime pas, I don't like. Or you could say, no, je déteste, I hate. Or you could even say, je préfère les vacances à la montagne. This is kind of a little different way of answering. So this person doesn't say no. Instead, this person says, I prefer holidaying at the mountainside. So these are the kind of answers that you could give. All right. So you could be as much as creative as possible. You could make it like an interview. You could make different questions and different answers, and you could record it and send it to me. Remember, while you do the speaking task, record yourself. It could be an audio recording or a video recording, and then you will send it to me. How will you send it to me? Yes, through Teams. You will send it to me. And don't forget to tag me. Tag my name so that I get notified immediately and can give you an immediate feedback. Hope you understood and enjoyed this lesson. Au revoir.